Hello, Siberius here, and welcome to a new video, finally. Today we'll be playing Quantum Conundrum. I played about 10 minutes earlier today, just to figure out what kind of game it is, and the controls, and now I'm ready to go. Let's start a new game.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadwrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit... indisposed at the moment.
Unfortunate. Okay, so we just need to move around.
Luggage into the foyer. I will join you as soon as I can.
And take our luggage into the foyer. Like I said, I played for about 10 minutes, so...
Oh, you confounded machine. What was that? Oh, good. There should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth? Wait a minute. Something isn't quite right here. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
That's not good.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can.
I'm here.
Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing, 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 testing. Testing!
There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid.
Alright, let's go.
Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. Should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just, take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
Okay.
If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
Let's go,
There's
blue
something
wing.
I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through.
Jetpack. I want it. I know you can't take that.
The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced. Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal.
So when the bird flips the switch, this becomes very light. You can lift it.
Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass-to-electricity converter.
Oops. So you have to put something heavy on that.
If you place a heavier object on it, it should generate enough power to open the door.
There you go.
There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall.
So that's the IDS receptacle. If you right click, you throw it away. Oh.
That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
So we've got to put something heavy on there. And now we can't lift this. But if we swap to the fluffy dimension with E, it becomes light. And we switch back. The door opens.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent.
Oops.
I'll need to tune that later.
Alright, we have to put this in here. the SD files. And there's a pressure plate over here. So if we go to the fluffy dimension, we can pick this up. Oops. And open the door. Ooh, lasers. So this is about as far as I got last time. And from here on out, it will be all new. Yay. So obviously we've got to put that
These are
one
my
on
own
there.
particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
Okay. Okay, so that turns that off. So I think we need to try to get that door to open. It seems to be triggered by that scale over there. We can use this. There we go. Easy.
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Let's press this button. Ooh. Okay, so that opened the door. Now, how do we get across?
Just letting you know that you reset the glass.
Oh.
Thank you.
I don't think we can actually jump on there from here. No. Well, it doesn't look like I can do anything here either. Okay, so this is the only button in here. I think I need to use the glass to get over. Okay, so if I go to the fluffy dimension, press the button, that will stay there. And hopefully when I turn it off, when I go back to the normal dimension, it will fall down, trigger the switch, and the door will open. There's nothing. Yay! Okay, another one.
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike.
Hello? Where did he go? Okay. Oh, I need to put something on there. Oh, okay. Maybe we should try this. Same thing. Yep. Let's see if we can throw it on. Oop. Throw it almost straight away. Yes.
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly's started out as a simple metal forge that had been in the family since medieval times. The original Quadwrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge.
Great. One way. Yeah.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you.
So we need to get 3 things, I guess, to put on here to activate the door. Okay, I think if we go to the fluffy dimension, maybe it throws it through the window. Oops, nearly. Turn it off. There we go. Try again. Oops.
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
Let's take it. Guess we jump through here now.
Standard issue conveyor belts. So much easier than carrying things yourself.
I don't know whether I can make it. Ooh, just.
So I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
Well, I'll explore a bit as well. Okay. So I guess we need to throw this through the window. Ooh. So throw.
You, sir,
Turn it off. Yep.
are a degenerate.
Thanks. Okay. Surely I can't jump on there. Nope. So maybe we need to take this one and put it... Huh? Oh. Can I use that to jump on there? Oh, wait a minute. What if I do this? Now go to the fluffy dimension. Nice. I think we need this one to put on here. There we go. I think the puzzles are getting a little bit harder, but they're still not too difficult, I guess. Will it throw another one? Where did the other one go? Okay, so it only spits out one. Can we do the same thing? No. Okay, so yeah, of course. I was expecting the thing to go up. So if we put the crate here. Oh. Okay. Maybe that will work. Just creating a little platform. Now, what do we do now? I guess. What do we do here? Let's push the button again. Okay, so they disappear, so... I think we need to go up there. Oh. Okay, so we'll do the same thing as we did last time. And this time we make a staircase. Oops. It's too far. Ooh, this is gonna take a little bit of practice, I guess. Ah. Yay, we made it. Okay, so that turned on that fan.
This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation is very important.
I think we can use this one as an elevator. So if I go here and jump on here. Yep. Works. Checkpoint saved. Well, I guess that's a nice point to stop this episode. And we'll continue in the next video. Hope to see you then. See ya.